So, welcome, guys, in a new lecture. And as you know, that we have started our unit number one, which is about the life of the Prophet. Unit number one, Khatam-un-Nabiyeen Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And let's have a recap. First paragraph, which is about the birthplace of the Holy Prophet and his birth date, which is 571 AD, and he became the benefactor of humanity. There were many injustices like idolatry, arrogance, and widespread injustice, and humanity was calling for yearning for, praying for a new change. And then we got the next paragraph, which was about the early personal losses of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He lost his father Hazrat Abdullah before his birth, and after 6 years his mother, and after 2 years his grandfather Hazrat Abdul Muttalib, who taken in for his upbringing, and in the end, there was Hazrat Abu Talib, his paternal uncle, who took responsibility for him, and he steadfast throughout his youth. And now we knew that he got the two titles of Al Sadiq and Al Amin because of his qualities. He got this title of Al Sadiq and Al Amin, and there is every quality actually, if you know, but the mentioned qualities are the truthfulness, humility, generosity, and sense of justice, integrity, gentleness, and then honesty, fairness, and that is why he got universal respect among the Arabs, and they bestowed him the title, they gave him the title. So it was the recap of our previous chapters that we read. Now we will see the paragraph number 4, which is that several events. Several here, guys, means many events, occurrence happening from his early adulthood. Adulthood, when a boy enters from a boyhood to the manhood, it is known as adulthood. So, from the start here, several means various, many, diverse, a number of, and then adulthood, maturity, manhood, grown up. So, which illustrate mean explain, clarify, यानी कि जो दिखाता है, वाजे करता है, शो, डिमोन्स्ट्रेट एंड डिपिक्ट. द नोबेल करेक्टर. नोबेल here means honorable, dignified, यानी कि अजीम, virtuous, lofty, refined. करेक्टर किरदार. I mean, character, what is the character? It is all the collection of your your ways of living, how the way to speak, the way to eat, all these things, you how you sit, stand, and how you talk to others, you give respect, take respect, how your mannerism, all these things make your character. And concern for justice. Concern here means to worry about, to care for, to take anxiety about the justice. Justice here means insaf, to provide one's share. One such incident was his participation in Halful Fudul. So Halful Fudul, it was an agreement, a pact. So one such incident was his participation. So incident here means event, occurrence. So there was an event, episode, happening, a case. So his participation means involvement, engagement, contribution, or simply joining. In Halful Fuzul, it is the name of the pact. What is a pact actually? It is a treaty, a muahida, agreement, accord, alliance, compact, contract. Tribes formed by the tribes of Makkah, tribes, clans of Makkah to defend the oppressed. Who is to defend means uh, डिफेंड मीन उनका दिफा करना, टू सेफ गार्ड, oppressed here मजलूम, persecuted, down downtrodden, suppressed, subjugated, right, tyrannized, and uphold justice. So uphold, support, maintain, preserve, defend, sustain justice insaf. Years later, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam would speak fondly. कहते हैं कि सालों बाद भी. So कहते हैं कि आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की जो जिंदगी है उसमें बहुत सारे ऐसे वाकयात हैं. एक ऐसा वाकया है जो कि आपकी जो जवानी है उसमें ये दिखाता है कि आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने जब शिरकत की थी हल्फुल फजूल में, तो वही दिखाता है कि आपका जो किरदार है वो कितना अजीम है. हाउ ग्रेट यू वर दैट यू सपोर्टेड इवन in those times when no one cared about justice. So you were the part of a pact in which the pact Halful Fuzul, which was meant to defend the oppressed and provide justice to everybody. So even after years, Salon Baad, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will fondly speak about it. Fondly here means lovingly, affectionately, dearly, warmly, emotionally. तो आप मोहब्बत से आप इस अलायंस के बारे में बात करते थे. So alliance here guys mean alliance. Alliance was, what is an alliance? It means union, association, pact, league. So ittihad. So declaring that event even after the advent of Islam. So declare here mean declaring. आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम इवन के आफ्टर इस्लाम इस्लाम के बाद भी आप खुलेआम ये कहते थे. सो ओपनली that even after the advent of Islam, advent means start, when the Islam came into being, he would still honor such a cause. So honor. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will honor that. आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम फिर भी उस पैक्ट की जो है वो रिस्पेक्ट करते थे. उस पैक्ट को आपने वैसे ही रखा. सच अ कॉज, इस मकसद के लिए, अ कॉज एक मकसद. सो रीजन, पर्पस, मोटिव, एम, मिशन, ऑब्जेक्टिव. Another notable moment was his wise arbitration during the reconstruction of Kaaba. एक और notable, so important, notable, अहम, remarkable, significant, outstanding, noteworthy, prominent, exceptional, so moment, lamha, was his wise arbitration. So he was a wise person, the wisest of the Arab. So arbitration, आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की जो जहानत है उसकी एक मिसाल ये भी है कि आपने जब एक मीडिएटर सालसी का किरदार अदा किया. What is arbitration? Arbitration is that if there is a fight between two clans or two person, so you will act as a mediator for them. तो आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम इन दोनों की तरफ से आर्बिट्रेशन थे. और वो वाकया कब आया था? ड्यूरिंग द रिकंस्ट्रक्शन. सो आर्बिट्रेशन हियर गाइस मीन मीडिएशन, सेटलमेंट, निगोशिएशन, कंसिलिएशन, राइट. सो आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने एक मीडिएटर का रोल अपनाया था. सो व्हेन इन द रिकंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ द होली काबा, when a dispute arose among the Quraysh. So dispute here guys mean लड़ाई झगड़ा, argument, conflict, disagreement, quarrel, debate. So contention arose among the Quraysh. तो कुरैश के दरमियान जो है ये एक मसला, एक झगड़ा जो है वो एक शुरू हो गया. रिगार्डिंग, रिगार्डिंग मीन अबाउट, who would have the honor, guys, honor. Oh, as we have talked in class, honor is a heavy word in our Islamic society and even in Asian society. So honor, guys, here means it is a heavy word. So who will have the honor of placing Hajra Aswad? तो हजर aswad कौन रखेगा? I mean the black stone from the heaven. तो अब इसके बारे में जैसे आप देखते हैं कि यहाँ पर कोई प्रोजेक्ट शुरू होता है तो वहां पर एक तख्ती लगाई जाती है. एंड यू नो द मोस्ट रिस्पेक्टेबल पर्सन, द प्रोमिनेंट फिगर, the chief guest, he puts it, and it is a sign of respect to him. So there was a quarrel among the Arabs, that who is going to place the Hajar Aswad in that in the wall. So all of them, they were ready to fight, they were ready to cut each other on that. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam took a wise decision. So he's impartial. Impartial, guys. It means he did not take sides. So it was uh, unbiased, neutral, fair, objective, just, यानी कि गैर जानिबदार रहकर, and insightful, guys. Insightful mean hakimana, wise, discerning, thoughtful, deep, wise, perceptive, solution, hal. So prevented the conflict and earned him the admiration from all quarters. All quarters. आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने जो फैसला किया तो उससे he prevented, forbade, he stopped the fight, and everyone admired the decision of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What was their decision? So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I mean, all we know that, and let me revise, because it is a beautiful thing to revise. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked them to place the black stone, the Hajra Aswad, on a blanket, and asked each and every leader of the clan to just lift that carpet, where or the blanket. So everyone lifted that, and in this way, all of the leaders of the crash, and the who were ready to quarrel, so they agreed on that, and everyone helped to lift the black stone and to place it in the wall. So in this way, everything was resolved. So as you know that we have a common thing, that what we do we make small sentences from the significant words that I have highlighted. And some of you, you will have that vocabulary already, but some of you have some words that are new to you, so we are going to learn that. For example, the first was several. So I would like you to make small sentences, but the trick is, you're not going to make random sentences. You're going to make the sentences from the given paragraph, just like several. So several, there are several event in Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's life, right? Then noble character. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has a noble character, or early adulthood illustrate his noble character. Then we have participation. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam participated in helpful fuzul. And then oppressed. So helpful fuzul was formed to defend the oppressed. See, do not make long or lengthy sentences. So you are supposed to understand the term, the word, and then you are supposed to use it in that. Uh, it is rightly to said that you're supposed to use in the same meaning that the author has used. So you will have new vocabulary and new sentences to write it later. So similarly, it is your homework that you are going to write these important words, and you're going to make small sentences, not the random sentences, but you're supposed to make those sentences that, according to the given uh, uh, background, that how the author has used it. So that is it for today. If you have any question, you're more than welcome to ask me now. So that is it for today. Thank you very much.